Hello, 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 hello. I hope this is working correctly. So I am nervous because I tried to watch a Christmas special that said it was available, public domain and all this, and I got in trouble. Well, I didn't actually get in trouble, but I got a warning or something. And so I'm going to try again, this time with a different Christmas special. This one says public domain, Mark 1.0. So I'm hoping that this will be enough to hopefully not get YouTube naughty hammer coming down on me. So it's public domain here. And what it says is a serial killer threatens to kill Holmes before his execution. So I'm going to try to watch this and react to it. And hopefully I won't get in trouble. But I'm going to try to keep an eye on everything so that if I do get something popping up, I'll have to stop again. So I'm excited to watch this. This was the next one I was going to try to watch if the Abbott and Costello Colgate Christmas special didn't work. I was going to try this one. And so this time going to try to, in the beginning, says it's public domain, which means it's in the domain of the public and should be able to be watched without issue. But I guess we'll see if I get in trouble or not. But either way, this is going to be enjoyable, and I think it'll be a fun, classic Christmas movie to watch with your friends and family, curl up by the fire or the space heater and enjoy Sherlock Holmes, the Christmas pudding. So here we go, starting. Oh, listen to that music. It's dramatic. A Sheldon Reynolds production. Sherlock Holmes. Yes. I'm ready for a mystery, a Christmas mystery. This apparently came out according to archive.org in 1955. Is that Holmes there? Oh, is that Holmes and Watson? Yes. Look at his deerstalker hat. Sherlock Holmes in the case of the Christmas pudding. Oh no. That terrifying Christmas pudding. I mean, it can kind of scare me sometimes. Depending on how it's made. Mm-hmm. Oh, are we going to see the wigs? Because I know in England they wear wigs, the judges or something, right? I imagine being sentenced right before Christmas. Nope. I guess not. Oh, okay. He has a wig and a special doily.
You shall be returned to the place from whence you were taken. And from there, at the time and place to be arranged, you shall be hanged by the neck until you are dead. Okay, so far this seems a little bit heavy for a Christmas special. But it's Sherlock Holmes, so... Okay. We're getting Christmas good cheer and murder mystery all in one.
Just remember to bring me my Christmas pudding.
Okay. Is that his wife or his mom? Oh, Mr. Holmes is there. Oh, he's got a grudge, I think. Looks like he's got a bit of a grudge from our dear Sherlock Holmes. Okay. You can tell it's adjourned because the funny wig men are walking away. Is this set in 1950s, you think? Or is this set in like classic Sherlock Holmes time? Which was like what, like Victorian times? I'm not sure.
Well, what a way to begin Christmas. My Christmas began the moment that man was out of sight.
I don't recognize this Sherlock Holmes out. I've seen some of the other ones.
It's incredible, isn't it? Testimonial to his charm, Watson. Charm being the first requisite of every Bluebeard. Yes, let me see.
Yes. Yes. Indubitably.
Having the one before last. Yes, and I would if the star witness hadn't bolted.
I was gonna play his violin.
Against you. Oh, Watson, remind me to buy another A string, will you? Of course, I know it's all ridiculous.
I think the... Oh, I won't say that. I'm trying to be friendly family. Family friendly.
Channels, Watson. But don't worry, old chap, because if he sends me cyanide, I just won't take it. Let me play you a carol, Watson.
Oh, I'd love to hear a carol. Is he gonna take a nap? Is he gonna rest his eyes and doze by the fire? Is that the pudding? That's the pudding. Is that the pudding? The mystery of the Christmas pudding. It's on fire, too. I don't know if I've ever had a flaming pudding myself. I'm sure it's very tasty.
Find this in the letterbox. Oh, thank you, Watson. What is it?
What is it indeed? I can tell it's something very dramatic by the music. Soon. Oh, God, that's ominous.
John Henry Norton, striking terror.
How do you know?
Prison? He has
But I mean, it is Sherlock Holmes. He knows everything, obviously.
prison.
Nougat? Is that? Did he say nougat? Prison?
He's taken every possible precaution, Mr. Holmes. For example, his food is served already cut, bones removed on wooden dishes, wooden spoons and forks. All the furniture is fastened down. But you can see for yourself if you wish.
Thank you, I should like to.
So does he eat the food with his hands?
Christmas gifts for the inmates. Every parcel will be properly examined before it's handed on.
I see. Any for Norton?
None so far. This way, please.
Thank you.
All right. Seems like everything is in order for Sherlock Holmes. How could he possibly strike him? How is this related to Christmas puddings? Why is the pudding on fire? So many questions. A lot of walking. Very serious walking. Oh, another door. Oh, is that the cell door? Seems like a really cheery place.
Just an inspection. Stay where you are.
I said soon, Holmes.
Okay, so he's admitting it was him. Otherwise, I was like, how do you know it's that guy?
Just wait.
Oh, God. Pointing. Very ominous and threatening.
Your neck. Between these two hands.
He's quite upset, I think. Just a tad
How often do you inspect his bedding?
upset.
Morning and evening. Thank you, I think I've seen enough.
Can't be too careful, I guess, even when someone's locked up behind bars and behind big door. Soon. 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 Ah! Dramatic again. Yes. Yes. I still don't know when this is set. I guess we got a horse carriage, so maybe it is set in the 1800s, like Victorian times, because horsies were back then.
Norton's whole career has been built on his ability to inspire confidence. I believe him, Watson.
What did this guy even do?
You mean
Like, what was his crime? I don't know.
I believe he's going to try.
I'm gonna get ominous music again.
In yourself, how could he get out? That's the question, Watson.
Yes, very much. Elementary, my dear Watson. He hasn't said that yet, but I just kind of want to say it. Oh, that's the... So is that the wife of the prisoner?
Miss Norton.
do, sir?
You have a present for your husband?
Just this, sir. A pudding I made for my husband.
Okay.
May I give it to him,
So
please?
pudding. He had asked for pudding.
Parcels for prisoners have to be inspected, Mrs. Norton.
Yes, sir. That's what the guard said. Here it is.
What is this the mystery pudding? Is this the pudding that was foretold? The pudding,
I'm not very much,
the ominous pudding.
but I do make a nice Christmas pudding.
This one's not on fire though.
It looks a bit. Still, I expect it will taste just as good.
He's gonna eat it. Okay. Gonna eat the man's pudding? Oh no, he's just cutting into it to make sure, I guess. See, I can tell this one is ominous because it's not on fire. Danger pudding. That's a danger pudding if I ever saw one.
May I?
You can tell because of the wholesome outfit that the lady's wearing. Okay, so she's rewrapping it. Maybe there's something about the wrapping? Maybe it's not the pudding, maybe it's the wrapping. Ooh, ominous wrapping. Oh.
Yes, sir. Mrs. Norton may see the prisoner.
And may I take this to him myself, sir?
Well, I think we can make an exception in your case, Mrs. Norton.
She does seem quite wholesome.
Take her along, Simmons. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So I can't tell what's so ominous about this pudding.
I'll take her myself.
What is so special about the pudding? What is it? I must know. A lot of walking in this so far. Much walking. There he is.
I bought your Christmas pudding. May I?
He is. Can it fit through the hole? Oh, it fits right through the hole. How very... What a coincidence.
I'm afraid it's cut up a bit, Norton, but your wife's not responsible for that. Regulations, you know. Yeah, I understand.
Is there anything else you want that I can bring you?
No, my dear, nothing.
Just a file
All the Christmas
for for my nails and
letting her bring it to me, Walden.
maybe some dynamite.
Goodbye, John.
That'd be nice to have too, and just everyday things. That'd be nice. Okay, so now he has the pudding. What is so special about the pudding? It seems very cheerful. Oh, there's the ominous music again. What is it? What is it? What is so ominous about the pudding?
Ominous cloud continued to hang over our Baker Street flat.
Yes,
For all
indeed.
that either of us could do to dispense
Christmas cannot come soon enough.
Christmas.
Yes.
But there was still the condemned man's threat.
Is that what they call a hansom cab? I've heard that term, a hansom cab. I don't really know what that means. But I'm going to call that thing a hansom cab because it seemed very handsome. Oh, gun. Okay. He's like so on edge. I don't even know what the prisoner did. Like, why is he so... He seems very on edge.
I see you brought it.
Yes, well, no Christmas is complete on a Yule log.
So true.
Cut it up to fit city flats. Now then, Holmes, what's all this?
Do they have a
revolver?
Christmas tree
Is it Norton?
and Christmas
You
stockings?
believe in intuition, Watson?
What, you mean sixth sense, that sort of thing?
Yes.
Why?
And some Christmas candy. Christmas cookies. Christmas.
You think he's going to escape, don't you?
What? He was still in prison at 4 o'clock?
He is so nervous.
You mean one mustn't underestimate the resourcefulness of men like Norton? No,
What? I don't even know what he's done. That he's so, apparently this guy is like a mastermind, like supervillain.
If you could, clear out of here for a week or so. Take a room at a hotel.
Oh, why?
Well, I've some research work to do on blood types. and I think I'd get through it much more quickly on my own.
Blood types? Research on blood types?
All the same, I wish you'd go.
Why is he sending his friend Watson away?
I insist, Watson.
Why?
There's no reason at all why you should risk your life.
Oh, is he trying to protect him against this Norton guy? He's like
You're dangerous.
super
Watson.
scary.
Now, not another word, eh? I'll make some tea. Nice hot cup of tea. Wonderful for the intuition.
That does sound good, actually. Can I have some tea too? Hot tea on a cold day is quite nice. Okay, so they're checking on the prisoners. Is he going to be gone? This Norton guy going to be gone when he checks on him? Or is he going to be attacked, maybe? Is he going to be attacked? Okay, so he's still there and he's whistling. I'd like that song. So everything seems fine, except he seems strangely in good mood for, like, being in a freaking cell. Okay. Still don't know what's so special about the pudding. Oh. It's only a matter of time now. Okay, so he's ripping up his sheet. Okay. Tying it into a knot. Okay. Is he gonna jump out the window? Like, use it as like a rope or something? To jump. Okay, so I don't know where he got this rope from. I saw the sheet, but this is like a whole rope. Okay, so now we got the package. He's tying it up. What is... I don't understand. Okay, so there was like a piece of plant or something. Okay, so he's bending the bar somehow, breaking the bar. How did he cut the bar? Was it in... Did he cut it in the with the pudding? I mean, the pudding looked pretty hard, like not like a soft pudding, I guess, but would it be enough to cut the bar? Okay. And he somehow got a rope. Was the rope in the pudding as well? He's gonna shimmy on down. Shimmy! Yes, look at that shimmy form. He's got great shimmy form. You can tell he's done a lot of rope shimmying in the past when he was a very scary mastermind of criminals. Criminal mastermind, you might say. Okay, so Watson also has a gun. Okay. Oh, he's got his pipe. Excellent. Why does Watson have a gun? Okay. I didn't really make that out, but I guess he's safe. I mean, he's got a hat. He can't be that dangerous.
Mr. Holmes, I've come to tell you that Norton has escaped.
Does he have a monocle too? No. Dang.
Against your life, I felt you should be warned at once.
Thought it was a good odds that he had monocle.
Guard at your entrance door all night. Thank you. That's very thoughtful of you, Governor. We're scouring the city for him now.
Okay, so the governor came to tell him that the criminal mastermind who Holmes is super scared of escaped.
So it must have been between then and 2:30.
How did he get out?
The bars of his cell window were sawn through.
How?
Don't ask me how he managed it. He used his blanket to slide down to freedom.
That looked more like a full-on rope, but, you know,
I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes. Good night, Dr.
it's a Christmas special, so what are you gonna do? This calls for some pipe smoking. I find it funny how he came out of his bedroom with this pipe in his mouth. Like,
That's not important now.
I guess, you know, sometimes it's a good time to have a nice pipe smoke while you're sleeping.
Probably counting on the support of his wife. I want you to go to their house and make quite certain that he gets no help from that quarter.
But the police will be there already.
Ah, we can't be sure of that. You see, the police are probably working on the theory that that's the last place on Earth he'd go.
Why would they think that? You would think it'd be the first place he'd go. But, you know, it's Sherlock Holmes, and he knows, right? Of course, Sherlock Holmes knows. Look at that hat. Hold up. Okay. He's attacking the policeman. Okay. I guess this is the policeman outside his wife's house. Like, why would he go there? Like, that seems like the most obvious place to go. Okay. There is that Big Ben. Okay, so he's gonna dress up as the police, I guess. He's got a nice disguise now. This criminal mastermind dude. There we go. Got a nice hat. I mean, no one's going to recognize him with that hat on, obviously. Just change your hat and nobody will know. So there's the Y.
Some time of the fog and the difficulty of getting a cab to reach Mrs. Norton's flat. When I arrived, the police
Okay.
were there, making
Of course
sure
they
Mrs.
were.
Norton.
It's kind of obvious.
Of course, Holmes had known they would be, and I suddenly realized he had pushed me out of the flat so that I would not be exposed to danger.
Ah, so he sent him where the police were. Ah, that makes sense. That's what Holmes was doing. See, Holmes so smart. Holmes so smart. So is that the Norton guy? Yes. You could tell by his ominous walking.
Smith, yeah. They're sitting me down here to see if everything is all right. All quiet. Both of them up.
It's obviously cold. You could tell by him
Norton's home.
rubbing his hands together. So cold.
Bed while you stand here shivering, eh? The fog does get into one's bones. Would you like a cup of tea? Not half.
I would like a cup of tea if you're offering.
Over on the next street. The tea's hot and strong. Just had a cup myself. Thanks.
Send him away.
They say that it's Norton's a rush.
Okay, I have a question about these helmets. Like, why do the chin straps not go under the chin, but instead in your mouth? It seems like an odd choice. But maybe, you know, maybe they work better that way. Stay on the head by biting the strap, you know, biting the chin strap. It'll stay on your head better. These kind of things.
Yes? I have a message for you from the warden, sir. Should I slip it under the door? It's all right.
He's got his Christmas wreath. Okay, so he's gonna open the door to Norton. If he's such a smart criminal mastermind guy, you'd think he'd have a better way of like getting into Holmes's like house.
You can leave the message on the table there.
Mm-hmm. Dun dun dun. Oh, another gun.
Gun, Mr. Holmes.
Everyone has guns.
Don't move.
That's a dummy. It's a dummy, obvious dummy. But obvious mannequin is obvious. Where did Holmes get this mannequin?
Mr. Holmes.
Does he just like have a pocket mannequin just for any eventuality? You just like
My revenge.
bust out the mannequin? Okay, so now he's heading to revenge. You can go away now. You got your revenge. And go back and eat all the Christmas pudding you could ever ask for. Oh, okay. Watson comes, judo chops his head, takes him out.
Officer, this is John Norton, the man you want. Take him away.
Obviously. Watson catches him.
Are you all right?
Perfectly all right, thank you, Watson.
Ah, there he is again. What a genius. He saw through the plan at once.
Well, I must say that Mr. Norton, besides being an authority on poisons, was also a deadly shot.
Yeah, he seems like he was a good shot. Oh, so he knows poisons? When did we find that out?
What happened?
I didn't hear anything about poisons.
When he arrived,
I must have missed it when I was yapping too much.
So that's why you sent me on that fool's errand.
well, I thought it was safer for you.
But you might have been killed.
Holmes so smart.
Holmes, you must leave this sort of thing to people who are more used to it.
Oh, now really, Watson, you don't mean to say that you're...
Now, you listen to me. The next time this sort of thing happens, I'm going to have you locked up for your own good. The very idea...
That's right, Watson. You tell him. You tell him.
Why, I just don't know.
And you have a better hat than him too. Like, let's be honest.
Pass him a hacksaw. I want that man. It's up to you to
Oh,
find him.
there's the
I'll give you
governor.
otherwise every god who was on duty
See the governor or the mayor, something like that.
find him. Those are orders.
He does need a monocle. I feel like monocle would really complete his look. Besides just yelling at people. You know, sometimes it's good to be a good yeller, you know.
Come in, Mr. Holmes.
Yelling could get things done. Ah, there's the deersucker hat. And now I'm thinking Holmes might have the better hat.
Staff, I wanted to find the man who passed Norton that hacksaw.
Yes, so we heard.
Must find him.
Believed that I had a man working for me who could be bribed. But that's the only explanation.
Perhaps, and then again, perhaps not.
It's got to be the fruitcake. It was so hard and unedible that he just smashed through the bars with it.
Subsequently for Norton.
I've had fruitcakes like that.
A pudding. But I examined it myself.
Well, that's hardly the place to hide a hacksaw, Holmes. No, I suppose not, Watson. Might we inspect the cell, please?
Yes, let us inspect. Did he leave behind the pudding? Foolish. Ah. What a foolish thing to do. Leave behind the criminal pudding. The mystery pudding. The ominous pudding. What a rookie mistake.
His pudding came in that.
Is the pudding still there?
Here's your answer, Governor.
What is it?
Come now, Holmes, a cardboard box.
Is it the string?
String round it.
Did he use the string?
Norton.
I did myself. After inspecting it, of course.
Well, this is what he used to saw through the bars with.
Oh, the string.
Watch.
Oh, so it wasn't the very rock hard pudding at all. It was the wrapping twine.
Now take a look at that.
It does seem rather saw-like.
What's the hardest substance known?
Diamonds?
Well, this sort of string is usually made to glitter with an application of powdered glass. But if a section of it is made on a stronger base with a coating of diamond dust instead, then you have a very effective cutting tool indeed.
Would it cut your hands?
You gave it to Norton yourself, Governor.
I guess not.
It's extraordinary.
Diamond string.
That's all, my dear Watson.
I guess the wife was very wealthy to be able to get diamond string.
Diamond dust has been cutting steel for a good many years. Shall we go?
This makes me want to watch like old MacGyver episodes.
Governor?
Oh, okay.
Merry Christmas, Dr. Holmes.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Mr. Holmes, Dr. Watson. A very Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas to all. Is that the end? So we're not gonna catch the guy? Okay, I guess we solved the mystery of the pudding. The ominous pudding. Ah, the city can rest easy now, knowing that the dangerous pudding has been put away. No more danger pudding. That can no longer, strike fear into the hearts of many. Sometimes I would have liked to put away a pudding. Usually I put it away by eating it, but it might be nice to put it away behind bars. That's what we missed. That's what we needed at the end here. We needed a picture. We needed a shot, of the danger pudding, the ominous pudding behind bars. Now, without that feeling like closure, I think I'm going to have a hard time sleeping because I'm going to always be wondering, did the pudding get away? What's to stop the pudding from striking again? Can never be too careful about danger pudding. I mean, I say that from experience. But anyway, so that was my Sherlock Holmes Christmas special. Yay! And Merry Christmas to everyone. That was enjoyable. It was a little bit dark. A little bit of a downer. I'd originally wanted to watch, like I said, Abbott and Costello, but YouTube came down on me, even though it seemed like it should be fine. It should have been fine for me to watch, but, no arguing with YouTube at this point. Maybe someday I can watch the Abbott and Costello Christmas special. But for as a replacement, we have the wonderful and daring, debonair, even Sherlock Holmes and Watson. But I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday, whatever you celebrate. I am, of course, celebrating Christmas, so I'm going to enjoy that. And I hope that you, at your holiday, have no issue with dangerous Christmas puddings. Be always on the lookout for the danger pudding. And if you ever have issue, make Sherlock Holmes is obviously the one to call. But take it easy, everyone. And until next time, bye-bye.